Every night, when he closed his eyes, the nightmare returned. The same dark, suffocating space. The same cold, hard ground beneath him. The same sickening scent of damp earth filling his lungs. And then, the sound. The slow, rhythmic patter of soil hitting wood. Faint at first, then louder. Closer. He would struggle, pounding on the walls, screaming until his throat burned. But no one ever heard him. No one ever came. And just when the darkness became unbearable, when his final breath slipped away, he would wake up. Gasping. Drenched in sweat. Heart pounding. Every night, the same terror. The same feeling of being trapped. The same fear that maybe, just maybe, one night, he wouldn't wake up. But tonight was different. This time, when he opened his eyes, something felt wrong. The room was darker than ever. No light from the street. No glow from the moon. Just pitch-black emptiness. The air was heavy, thick, like something unseen was pressing down on him. His hands shook as he reached for the bedside lamp. He flipped the switch. Click. Nothing. Another click. Still nothing. Just the faintest, broken sound, like something was stuck inside. His breath hitched. Slowly, he turned his head toward the clock. 3:33 a.m. A chill ran down his spine. His heartbeat thundered in his ears. He needed to move, to stand up, to prove to himself that everything was normal. But the second his feet touched the ground, he froze. It wasn't his floor. It was soft. Loose. Damp. Not a carpet. Dirt. His stomach twisted. His hands shot out, frantically searching for the familiar texture of his bed, his walls, anything. But this wasn't his room. Then, the smell hit him. The stale, wooden scent of rotting timber. The thick, suffocating stench of freshly dug soil. His breaths turned shallow. Ragged. He clawed at the ground, his fingers shaking, moving through the dirt. Until they hit something solid. A lighter. His hands trembled as he grabbed it, flipping it open with desperate speed. A tiny flame flickered to life. And then he saw it. Wood. All around him. Wooden planks, nailed shut. Walls enclosing him. Trapping him. The space was too small. Too tight. His breath came in short gasps, his chest tightening with pure panic. Then his eyes locked onto something carved into the wood above him. The words were rough. Jagged. Etched in deep, as if scratched in by frantic, trembling hands. It's time. His blood ran cold. His mind screamed at him to move, to fight, to get out. He tried to shout, but no sound came out. The weight of the air, the crushing silence, it swallowed him whole. Desperation took over. He slammed his fists against the wooden walls, his nails scraping against the planks, splinters digging into his skin. His breath was fast, erratic. The dirt above him trembled slightly, and then settled. No. This wasn't happening. It's just a dream, his mind begged. I just need to wake up. But he was already awake. And he was buried alive. No one could hear him. No one was coming. And the dirt above him was still falling.